Hey, I'm Matt Wolach, and I'm going to teach you today why BANT is bad. It is a terrible way to do discovery. Don't do it. Here's why. Hey, I'm Matt, and I help software leaders scale their software companies so they can get an extremely high valuation. And one of the ways to do that is to have an amazing sales process. But part of that sales process is discovery. Now, discovery is where you're able to decide if this is a fit for you. You can look at a prospect, you can ask them questions, and you can learn if they're a fit for you. Now, there's a little bit more to that, but that's essentially what discovery is. Now, one of the most popular ways to do discovery out there is BANT. B-A-N-T, BANT. And a lot of people like using it, but we're going to talk today why you should not use it and why it's bad. Now, before we get into it, make sure you're subscribed. Hit the subscribe button down there. Hit the little bell as well. That way, you're going to get all of my new and upcoming stuff. I'm going to share some formulas, some help, some tips, lots of ways to accelerate your software company. Now, what is BANT? BANT stands for budget, authority, need, and timing. And essentially what it's trying to do is figure out, is this the right prospect for you? Does this prospect match our ideal customer profile, or ICP? You want to figure out your ICP. That way you can understand who you should be selling to. But BANT is one of the ways people use to determine that. Now, budget means you want to see if they have the budget to purchase. Authority, does this person you're talking to have the authority to make a decision? Need, does the company or does this person need your product? And timing, is it the right time for them? Is it a time fit? Now, a lot of that is good. It's great to know each of those things. But the reason why BANT is bad is because it doesn't get into emotion. It's very logic-based. And the problem is people are emotional. In fact, people are more emotional than they are logical. There's a famous saying, we are not thinking machines that feel, we are feeling machines that think. And that is exactly why BANT is bad. BANT's too logical. It doesn't get into the crux of the pain. We need to really identify how bad the situation is. We need to make sure the prospect knows how bad their situation is. We need to make sure they feel pain. And just going through budget, authority, need, and timing doesn't get there. So discovery is more about just determining a fit. You have to make sure that the buyer realizes how bad their situation is so that they're ready to take action for your product. Now, when this is done right, you're going to see a major acceleration. One of the best ways to do that is through what's called the perfect deal process. If you want to check out this video here, you'll see more on the perfect deal process and how that is a much better way to achieve the right discovery, to get your prospects to a point where they're ready to make a decision. So, out with BANT, that is old. Let's use the perfect deal process. Let's make that much better. Now, if you really want to have amazing demos, I want you to take a look at this. There's a thing called the ultimate demo. It's a guide that I wrote that walks you through how to structure your demos perfectly to make sure that you're really getting those emotions pulled, that you're getting your buyers to a point where they want to take action. I've included a link down below. That's where you can get the ultimate demo. It's free. I'm handing it out. Take it, grab it. And that way you're going to be able to see how you can get your demos totally incredible. So grab it, the ultimate demo. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure you hit like on this. I would really appreciate it. That tells me this is something that helps you. And if you have any more questions about discovery or demos or anything, put a comment down there. I'll be happy to answer those. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next time.